There is something about eating baked goods in Europe that just makes you feel fantastic. Greece especially. So I'm going to show you my Greek custard tart, which is traditionally called a bougatsa. Now, we start off with 4 cups of plant-based milk, so you can use whatever you want. Oh, don't worry about a bit of spillage. That's all in the essence of cooking.
We'll clean it up later on.
And talking of essence, I have some vanilla essence here. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. It's only small, but my goodness, is it potent. Now, I'm just going to lightly warm that one up, so I'll turn that up a little. I'm going to get you working as well. So I've got 4 eggs there.
Gotcha.
So don't worry about whites with yolks or anything like that. I'm really quite a simple cook. Get them all in there.
So crack the whole eggs into
Crack
here?
the whole eggs in there, and you've got a whisk next to you too, because custard really is all about whisking, isn't it? It's about whisking, most definitely. Now, normally there would be about 1 cup of caster sugar or white sugar. Now, I have a monk fruit sugar alternative here. It's just as sweet, but it's absolutely delicious and just doesn't raise that blood sugar just as much. So in we go here. So we're still going to use 1 cup.
Same amount of monk fruit sugar to regular sugar?
Yes,
okay,
exactly that. All of that one.
So whisk this together to dissolve that sugar?
Dissolve the sugar into the eggs, and I have a bit of orange blossom. Now, again, you don't need much of this one. And if you don't have orange blossom, because it is quite tricky to find, you can just get the zest of an orange and just add a little bit there.
Or you can just follow the bees, and they'll tell you where the blossoms are.
Follow the bees. So you really should be working a zoo or something like that.
Something like that. Sometimes
no, actually, you shouldn't. I've just thought about what I said.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in a zoo, Rosie. So,
Now, over here, we have some corn flour. Now, corn flour is really the trick to make custard nice and thick and give it that little shine there. So I've got 1 teaspoon. In we go with that one. And just a little bit of flour, so just a nice all-purpose flour. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons in there.
Gotcha.
So we don't want to shock the eggs, so I'm just going to introduce a little bit, probably about half of the milk there, while Adrian carries on whisking. Just mixing it up, and then we're going to then add this one back here and just wait for that to come up and thicken and turn into that custard that we all know and love. So in we go.
In we go there, like that.
Beautiful. Now, you'll know when the custard's ready because it will start to thicken. So whilst I'm whisking, I'm going to give you the phyllo job. Now, phyllo is just such a versatile pastry to use. It's lovely and thin. It gives it nice and crispy. It's got the creamy in the middle and we've got the crispy there. The important thing is to get it out of the fridge and just allow it to come up to room temperature. Now, I have some melted butter here that I've just put there. Now, butter and phyllo go hand in hand. It's absolutely beautiful. And we're going to be doing 4 levels today. So you're back in control when you use phyllo, which is brilliant. And another brushing of butter. So you got a bit of work cut out for you there. I'm going to carry on whisking and then we'll bring it all together. That's thickened up so beautifully, and I've let it cool down a bit just because it's easier to work with and goes onto the phyllo a lot better there. So really about 2 tablespoons worth. I just want to put it in there. Whilst I'm doing that, if you could cut into 4.
Gotcha.
So right down the middle and then through the other side. That's the one.
There we go, and like that.
That's it.
Perfect.
And we just want to have a bit of custard there. I'm really filling mine because I absolutely love it.
You like it jam-packed?
I do like it jam-packed. I just want to fold on one side, fold on the other. Really, really nice and simple. And then we simply
brush that bit,
brush that bit there. And I really simply just keep folding. And if you brush the top, we have perfect little custard packets in there. So we'll just carry on, do a couple more tablespoons in each there, and then we'll put it into the oven on 180 for about 20 to 30 minutes, just so it crispens on the outside and goes nice and warm in the middle. Simple was that? Aren't they gorgeous? So we'll cut this one in half. We'll put a couple there to give to some other people.
I like how you put a few layers together. It really puffs up, doesn't it?
I know, and I love just the creaminess with the crunch. The custard sat there on the bottom.
It smells good, really custardy, and I love how the crispy pastry has stayed crisp. Even though you've got something really moist on the inside, it's really, really crispy.
It's messy. I can taste that orange blossom coming through.
It's lovely.
We use salted butter, and that's absolutely the right choice when it comes to this because you can taste that. Delicious.
I reckon a couple of good scoops of ice cream, and this will be a perfect dessert.